Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So first and foremost, let's get the business stuff out of the way. If you guys are finding value in my content, please drop down. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like and subscribe with the bell notification so you guys will get notified anytime that I upload. Now listen, last video was about, on this topic, was about, should I get started as a YouTuber, blah, blah, blah. Now if you guys remember what I said in that video, I said I'd try to do a lot of videos, get them bulked up. Well, as you see, I'm still wearing the same shirt, same day, and this is a different video, but same day. So I record, multiple videos, because I have a lot of ideas, a lot of videos that I want to do, so I just keep rolling with it. Now, let's talk about, in my opinion, we'll start with the cameras, because when I first started with YouTube, I used my cell phone, and it did excellent. Now, obviously, I'm a lot more advanced into my YouTube career, and I have better cameras. Right now I'm on a GoPro Hero 9, and it's very good, obviously. I mean, there's a lot of bouncing going on. It's probably looking very smooth, let's say. But if you have a cell phone that you're wanting to record on, which I highly recommend you starting out with that, unless you just have a lot of money or you already have a camera, then it's a no-brainer. But if you're just starting out, use your camera phone, because just about everybody has one. The one thing I will tell you, you should definitely invest in is, well, two things actually. Very first and foremost is a good microphone. I'm gonna leave a couple microphones down in the description. Try to keep that sun out of y'all's eyes. In the description, what I believe to be a very, very high quality, affordable mic. You know what? Funny thing is the one I'm going to recommend is the one I'm using right now. Now I have deities and I have Rhodes and Comicas, and I love them all. But sometimes whatever I pick up is what I use. Always make sure that you have good quality audio. That's super important, because nobody wants to hear a whole bunch of jibber jabber and then hear everything else in the background, a lot of static, and just it won't be very good for you or your channel. Another thing that I highly recommend is some form of stabilization, whether it be a tripod, a monopod, some form of stabilization, because even though phones are really good about a whole lot of things, they are, if you're recording, you're walking, there's a lot of shake. And I can tell you from experience that people that watch videos, especially if they're what they want to watch, they're not going to watch, because if the video's shaking all over the place, they just don't want to see that. I mean, think about videos that you watch. Most of them are fairly decent. I do watch a lot of people who handhold their phones and vlog because they have good content, and to me, that doesn't bother me. But to a lot of people, it bothers them a whole lot. Another thing that I tend to do a lot of, and I shouldn't, is rambling on. So these are just little tips I'm giving along with what I think you should use to record stuff. So don't ramble on about everything. I tend to ramble on. I could do a freaking hour-and-a-half video of pretty much nothing, because I like to talk. So keep that in mind. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna recommend, we went through the microphone already. I'm gonna leave links down below. I have an Amazon store if you guys want to check it out. You can click the links. You can buy from me. It will not charge you a dime more than it would if you were to buy it on your own. It helps my channel, and I keep making these videos for you guys. Also, we talked about the cameras. So if you have a little bit of money and you don't want to spend a pile of money, I recommend a GoPro, because the quality is unbelievable, especially with the 9. And the 10 is going to be coming out soon, but I don't know what the 10's about yet, but the 9 is amazing. Now what I'm using is the GoPro Hero 9 Black. It has the mod, and I have an external microphone on, just because the microphone that's on the mod is good, but if I can make the quality just that much better, then I'm going to use a dead cat along with the microphone. I'll leave that one I'm using down below in the description. Also, I'll leave a few devices to make your stabilization a little better if you don't plan to use a GoPro or a camera. If you're going to use a camera, my pick is hands down. I haven't had a whole lot of experience with cameras, but my experience with cameras is the Canon M50 is phenomenal. That's just my opinion, of course. There's things that I lack with it that I wish I could do, like record 120 or 240, but you know what? I can use the GoPro for that if I really need it. But anyway, that's a whole different ball game. But those are the cameras that I use. They're down in the description also. So now let's talk about editing. I am a terrible computer person. I hate computers, love electronics, but I don't like computers. The software that I use to edit with is Filmora 10. Now that's what I use. It's the easiest. I also have the Filmora Pro, and that's a little harder to use, and I've tried the Adobe Premiere, and there's so much different stuff on that it's like wow. So those are the things that I use, and I'll leave links to all that down there in the description, so you can check it out. Filmora 10 is super easy, and it has a lot of quality stuff. Now I don't know how to do a lot of the stuff on it, and if I did, my videos would probably be like spectacular, but at least with the different music and stuff like that. But I'm learning as I go, and I think I'm doing pretty decent for myself. So I use Filmora 10 every time. That's just what I use. Now I also use Epidemic Sound. I'm going to leave a link down below if you guys want to check that out. You won't get copyrighted. It is a paid subscription. I think you get 15 or 30 days free if you click the link down below. Also, if you want to try that, you can. It does help my channel. I mean, it's not like it's going to give me $1 million, nothing, but it does help my channel. So if you guys are interested, just definitely check that out. Those are basically my tips. If you guys are interested in the stuff that I definitely use, I will do another video on it, but I think that's going to be it for this video. Definitely get a microphone. You need a cell phone mount, some stabilization, something that, some kind of a program, whether it be Filmora or whatever you use. Just make sure that you get a good editing program that you can use. There's a lot of free ones out there, but you're very limited what you can use on them. But for starting out, if you have 0 subscribers, I would recommend going the cheap route, getting your channel established, and then go from there. All right, guys, make sure you drop down, check out my Amazon store. Also, hit that thumbs up, hit that bell notification. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.